Revision for half-yearly examination is very important part of your study. It is my request that each and every student should try his level best to revise the chapter properly. Here, for the whole week, I have planned revision for all the chapters that is in the portion for the half yearly examination. Here, the chapter The Fun They Had. The chapter The Fun They Had is a story about future. The future that will come after, or the future that will come in 21st century. The year, the story is taken place in the year 21,057. We are in only 2020. But the present story has taken place in the year 21,057. Just imagine the narrator, when he has written the story, he has not even the slightest idea about the future, about the computer, about the robots. But how well he has imagined, a world of a future science where robots will take over, human will be replaced by the robot. Though it is not possible that human being can be replaced by the robots. Here in this chapter, you will read about that why we cannot replace human being by the computers. Of course, computers, robots are good subordinates. They are good supporting system. But the system that man has developed, it is the best suited system so far as development is concerned. Without human being, we cannot inculcate all the necessary things that is required for the full growth of a children. So here, the story is about future. The book and schools are now, when there is no school, there is no book. How will children study then? The question arises, how the children will study then? Here you will read that Tommy and Margie are the brother and sister. Margie is writing in her diary about a book that is Tom has found on his terrace. She wrote in her diary, what she has written in her diary? She wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." Here, very simple. What is the real book? The real book is this book, this kind of book. The book that you are reading is found in the year 1. Suppose the beehive book is kept somewhere else. And the very book is more than 100 years old. It was kept somewhere else in attic by you. And when your great-grandchildren, not your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, 100 years, 150 years, understand, when you count from 2020, almost 80 years plus 57. So 135 years, 137 years, almost 140 years, average year 70 to 80 years. So two generation will pass. So that is why I am telling that your book is found by your grandchildren, great grandchildren, not by you, not by your son, but son of your son found, and that is the real book. This is the real book. That kind of a real book. A real book has printed pages. The words are printed on it. What she said? That it was an old book. Old book. Grandfather, Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. Here you see all the stories, the fun they had, or and the poem, the drama, the sections, everything is printed on the page. So here Margie is talking about this kind of a book. This kind of a book, the book that is printed on page. Okay, the book that is printed on page. Then they turned the pages which was very yellow. Why that pages were yellow? Very simple. The pages were yellow because it was an old book. The old book, with the passage of time, gets dust. Gradually it becomes yellow. Yellow, if it is not preserved, if you will see some old books from the library, then you will realize that, oh, it is an old book. Pages are yellow, somewhere some moths have lived, some small holes. But this is the way the books are preserved. So, this old book, yellow and crinky. Crinky, that is torn, folded. Here this is folded. The folded, book, when you use the book, the part is folded, that is crinky. And it was awfully funny to read. Why? Why it was so funny to read? Because word that is stood still is moving. The word is moving, it's not moving. It is standing at the same place. Whenever you will turn the page of that book, you will find the chapter, the fun they had, on the very same page. Whenever. Here the words are same. It is not moving. It is not moving. It is just standing still. Okay, you can see very easily that words are not moving. The words are not moving. It is standing still. That is why it is funny. It is awfully funny to read the book. Now, they were supposed to, on television or computer screens, words keeps on moving. Words keeps on moving. It keeps on scrolling. Pages are not turned. You just go forward button and the words keeps on moving. What is the drawback of a computer or the mobile phone and the book that you are? What is the benefit? Dear children, whenever you open a page on your computer, on your lappy, or even on your Android mobile phones, you could see only that page. That page, and if you want to read that page, you have to go paragraph wise, line by line. Then you could read it easily. You need to even enlarge so that you can easily read those paragraphs. But this is the drawback. You only see that paragraph. But in a book, suppose you are reading, you are looking the whole paragraph. You are reading the whole paragraph. You need you need to turn the pages, but you do not to scroll paragraph wise. That is the biggest drawback of a computer screen. Because computer screen or a computer might have millions and millions of words, but you could see only those words that you want to see. But in a printed books, in a printed dictionary, whenever you try to find out some words, some phrases, you try to find the head words, and in this process, in finding the head words and meanings, you easily see those words that you don't want to see. In this way, indirectly, you learn a lot of a thing. That is why we stress upon reading. When you read, your vision or your imagination is developed. Your observation, when you observe, when you see the words, a kind of a stimulation is developed, and you read it very beautifully. It cannot be developed in computer. You could only read and understand, but vision is not developed. Knowledge is developed, but not you only know only about those parts that you want to know. You don't want, and you cannot know all the parts equally. So it had the same words on it that and had when they were read in the first time. Whenever the printed book is read, the same chapter and the same word was there at the same page. Page number 6 has the same paragraph, that is paragraph number 2, 3 and 4 of the story, the fun they had. Whenever you will turn this book, you will find that page number 6 of Beehive will have this paragraph of 2, 3 and 4 of the story, the fun they had. Clear? Now, Guy said the Tommy, what a waste. What he called the waste? The page is waste. He called that when you read this book Beehive in class 9th, of course, it will be useless for you. But books cannot be useless for you. It is one of the greatest treasure that you can preserve. Whenever you feel lonely, you can go through any part of a story. Literature, reading is one of the greatest pleasure. Reading is one of the greatest pleasure of your life. If you want to be happy, read and read and read. Reading can make you happy. It can take you to the world that is unknown to you. It can introduce to those culture, those personality, those tradition that you are not aware about it. When you read any fiction, any story, any novel, any poetry, a vast canvas of a thought is stretched. So reading is most enjoyable task. So here Tommy is, I suppose that Tommy is wrong that it is a waste. No, books are never a waste. Of course, it may be not for your use because you have already read, but you have read for only examination purpose. Mind it. This book is prescribed for 9th, but it may be used in class 10th also, 11th also, 12th also. The very language, the very story, the very writing styles, many things, the grammatical idea, you will get. Even a single paragraph of a story can teach you a lot. So, dear children, reading doesn't mean only reading for your examination purpose. Reading for reading shape, reading for knowledge shape. The more you will read, the more you will be knowledgeable. What Francis Bacon, the great essayist, says, the reading makes man perfect. If you will read, the perfection will gradually come to you, my dear children. So here, but the story, Tommy said that it is a waste. Why it is a waste? It is a waste because when they will go through the book, you just throw it away. You will throw it away or you will share it with your friend. In this way, this book is very useful. But it has another part also. If you will preserve, the book may be very useful for you. I have more than 5,000 of books in my home. I preserve the books. I have many books. So you could preserve, you can make your library. What is the point in throwing the books? These books may be very useful. The book that I have preserved is very useful for my children. If you will preserve, they are reading it for the reading shape. The novel, the story, the poetry, the drama, the great literature, the literary works. I have bought it, I have read it, and I have kept it in my cupboard. Why? Because it is the source of learning. It is the source of information. Whenever I require any information, I just pick up the whole volume of Harry Potter. That is recently prescribed in honors classes at Patna University. Harry Potter. Who knows? And my children were happy. Oh my God! All the books of Harry Potter are with you. Why it is with me? Why? It is with me because I have preserved it. I have preserved the drama of Shakespeare. I have preserved the complete work of Arthur Conan Doyle's. So, dear children, I request you to preserve. Books may be waste, but don't throw it away. Our television screen, that is computer, must have millions of books on it, and it may be plenty good. It may be very good for you, but I would not throw it away. Look, what is it? Okay, I would not throw it away. Why? The computer screen cannot be thrown. Why it cannot be thrown? Why? Why it cannot be thrown? Why it cannot be thrown? It cannot be thrown because the hard disk have millions and millions of books and words. Whenever it is required, the whole library of the world can be preserved in that small computer. Of course, it is cheap. The data, but with the passage of if it is not maintained, data may corrupt, but that is a different issue. Computerize things takes time. It is useful, but it is not. Books are also very useful. Both are useful, the books and the computer data. It is useful. It's useful in all the sense. So, what Tommy says, that he is not going to throw away his television, the computer screen that he had. Shame with mine. She was 11 and had not seen many telebooks as Tommy. Margie was 11 years of age and Tommy was 13 years of age. Margie had seen less telebooks because she was younger. Tommy has seen more books because he was elder, more experienced, and he was 13 years. Margie was 11, so 2 years of difference. So it is the difference. You are now in class 9th. You will know more than those boys who are studying in class 7th. 2 years of gap has enough gap. So it is quite natural. Why Margie has not seen many telebooks? Because she was younger and she may be she is in 11th grade. The grade 11 years of age and she 13. So 2 years of difference. Here is the question. Here is the question. Where did you find it? Where did you find it? कहाँ तुमने पाया? In my house. He pointed without looking because he was busy reading. What she was busy in reading? She was busy in reading that old book. You see, when you have a bent of a mind for reading, wherever you will see the book, you will certainly want to read that. If you could develop a habit of reading, it is good, best. It is one of the best habits that you can do. It's my request to develop a reading habit. It will help you, it will improve your reading skill, and it will make you informed also. It will make you knowledgeable also. And if you will be in the habit of reading, you will be a good writer. Whenever you will sit for writing something, you will never fail short of ideas because you have read a lot. To write well, you are required to read well. So dear children, those students who have appeared in the examinations, they are requested that they can send their copy to my WhatsApp number I have given you. You please resend it. To some reason, it may be you may be fail, even if you are successfully, but I request you to resend it. Resend it on my WhatsApp number I have given. It is my request. Due to some technical problem, it may be possible. Many problems have arisen. So we are here to help you. Don't worry. You send your copy. We will check it again, and I will give you award you marks. From my part, I request you that please resend. It is in general message. Driver, that please resend. I am here for you to help. Don't have any kind of a pressure on you. Technical errors are possible. Technical problems may be possible. We are in process of rectifying all your problems. But for the immediate resolution that I can think about, that please resend your copy on my WhatsApp. The number 93042752214. I have already sent a message on your class group. Please resend. So this is the part of the revision. Now